Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I'm your host, your host, and as usual in the ghost mode, Mohit Jain. And today, before we start this new session, Happy New Year to everyone. And today I would be picking up a few questions from reasoning section of Accenture, because of lately we have seen that new pattern have come and there is no more numerical ability in Accenture. Section 2 and Section 3 both are now reasoning. They are calling it critical reasoning and abstract reasoning, analytical reasoning, whatever name it would be. And these are the questions which were asked on 12th March, but I have added few more questions which have been recently asked in the reasoning section. So please enjoy this session, stay back, stay calm, and pause the session, try to solve the question by yourself, and then look out for the solution. So on this note, let's start now. Okay, so back to business. First question on the screen, and it's a caselet. 7 boys, George, Sheldon, Leonard, Howard, John, Jason, and Oliver, are sitting in a row. All of them are facing north. All of them are facing north means their left is my left and their right is my right. Sheldon sits to the immediate left of Leonard. So we have Leonard and Sheldon is sitting to the left of Leonard. So this should be the sitting arrangement for both. And third to the right of George. Sheldon sits third to the right of George. George right 1, 2, 3. This should be Sheldon. So if I join these two, 1, 2, G. Good. Howard, who sits to the left extreme, okay, is sitting next to Oliver. Oliver should be towards its right because Howard is at the left end. Then who is sitting second to the right of Oliver? Second to the right of Oliver is this position, and we are not sure that whether it is John or Jason. So I'll mark on John or Jason. It can be either John or Jason. Mark on option C. Okay, again we have the same set of data. Yes, same set of data. 7 boys are sitting, all of them are facing north. Sheldon sits to the immediate left of Leonard. Okay, we know this drill. We have Howard, Oliver, George, then 2 place empty, and then Sheldon and Leo. But if I can see here, we have extra data. If only Sheldon sits between Jason and Leonard, means this position is Jason, then this has to be for John. Who is exactly in the middle of the row? In the middle of the row is John. Option B is the pick. Okay, now we have few questions from number series 20, 23, 29, 38, 50. I can feel the difference is 3, here is 6, bingo, here is 9, then 3, 6, 9, here difference is 12. That means difference is in multiple of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. This difference should be 15. 15 plus 50 is 65. Next number in the series should be 65. That is in option B. Okay, one more on the number series. The best way to solve number series is to find the difference table. Here difference is 7, then 27 minus 18 is 9, 38 minus 27 is 11, and here we can see that it's an GP series with the common difference 2. So according to that, next difference should be 12 plus 2, that is 13. So 38 plus 13 is 51. So if I put 51, next difference should be 15, and we can check 51 plus 15 is 66. Bingo. 51 option C is the answer. Okay, one more from the missing term series, number series, and we know the drill. Let's find the difference. Yes, it's not increasing in multiple formats, so let's find the difference. Difference is 7. 22 minus 9 is 13. Then 41 minus 22 is 19. Now, second level of difference, we can see it is 6. That means 19 plus 6 is 25. Missing number should be 41 plus 25. That is 66. Now 25 plus 6 is 31. 97 minus 31 is 66, or 66 plus 31 is 97. It's matching. 66. Option B is the correct pick. Okay, next few questions would be from coding, decoding, and different types of coding, decoding questions that they are asking. It's been shared here. Let's see this one. In a certain code language, brother, B-R-O-T-H-E-R, it is done as C-T-R-U-J-H-S. Then how we write solo? It is B-C. So after S is T. PQRST, one gap. WXY. Then OPQR, after two gaps. ABCD. We should have D. So okay, last option gone. Then ST is U. After T is U. Then after L is M. Then HIJLMN. So we are TYDMN. TYDMN is option C. Okay, another form of coding question where a word is coded with help of a number. And many a times what we have seen that if we find the numerical position of these alphabet, some mathematical operation we would be able to find 72. Let's see. R is 18th, O is 15th, C is 3, K is 11th, E is 5, and T is 20. The very easy way to remember these is EJOTY, electronic jyoti. This is 5th, this is 10th, O is 15th, T is 20th, and Y is 25th letter in the English alphabets. So 20, 30, 36, 39, and 20 is 59, and 13 is 72. Bingo. They are just adding it up. So COMMON. C is 3, O is 15th, M is 13th, 15th, MN, N is 14th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 60, 70, 73. 73 is in option D. That is the answer. Okay, one more from coding, decoding, and why I pick up this is there is one more way to code up letters. First, if we see that it is like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And if I write from here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26. In this, they have coded liability as LRBYKOLGC. And now we need for franchise, FRANCHISE. First one is same, LL, so F will go with F. Here I is ninth, and we can see that when we are writing it backward, R is also ninth. So if R is 18th, we need the backward 18th. The backward 18th is I. Then AB, what comes after A is B. FIB, these two options out. Then it is BY, B is 2, and in backward also Y is 2. So N, what is opposite N in this series is M. So I'll pick up M. FIBM, option A is out. Once only one option is left, you can go for this. Option B is the answer. This pattern is known as sum of 27 pattern. If we write frontwise and backwise, at any point the sum would be 27. A is 1, Z is 26. 1 plus 26 is 27. So you can remember like that way also. No need to mug up this. I is 9 and then R is 18th. 9 plus 18 is 27. So if R is 18th, we need the 9th one here. So again, a way to do coding, decoding type question. Do practice. Let's see the next one. Okay, one more. Its underline is coded at something this. Then how is parameter coded? PARAMETTER. And I just look at the option. We have Q and the second letter fight. Let's do it for first two. UV, that means moving one ahead, PQ. NM, moving one backward. Then A backward is Z, Z. So B and C is out. And the fight is only with the third one. If third one matches, we can find the option. D become F. D, E, F. That means R, S, T. Bingo. Option D is the pick. No need to work it further. Okay, so next few questions are from deductive logic. And the best way to solve deductive logic is with help of Venn diagrams. These are the statement and we need to consider them as true. Whether they are not or they are, it hardly matters. Some peanuts are shoes. Suppose this is peanuts, then some peanuts are shoes. And some shoes are strings. Some shoes are strings. Now conclusion. Some peanuts are strings. Can we see any peanut as a string? No, not necessarily. It is not always possible that some peanuts would be string. Yes, we can have Venn diagram like this, where this is peanuts and this is shoe, and some shoes are strings. We can also draw like this. And here we can see that some peanuts are strings. But in the first Venn diagram, some peanuts are not strings. That means conclusion 1 is not following in both the diagrams. Some strings are peanuts. Here we can see that some strings are peanuts, but in diagram 1, no string is equals to peanuts. That means this also not follows for certain. These two follows in diagram 2 but not in 1. If we can prepare more than one Venn diagram for the given statement, then whatever the conclusion is given, it should follow in all the Venn diagrams you can make. So in this case, neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. I'll mark on option D. Okay, let's try one more on deductive logic, and as said, we will try to make Venn diagram. But in the previous question, I have built up two Venn diagrams. Only one Venn diagram is also enough to understand which one follows or not. All towels are shirts. These are towels, and all towels are shirts. No shirt is a pant. That means this pant will be away from the shirt. Some pants are trousers. Trousers. We can have one more set where trouser and shirts are also matching with each other. One Venn diagram is fair enough to find the conclusions. Some trousers are pant. We can see that some trousers are pant. Whether it goes this way or that way, some trousers would be pants. Some towels are trousers. Here we can see no towels are trouser. That means it might follow in one of the Venn diagram, but it is not following in this particular Venn diagram which we have constructed. That means this doesn't follow for certain, but conclusion 1 follows for certain. So do we have option? Yes, only conclusion 1 follow. We'll mark on option A. Okay, since we are practicing, let's see one more on deductive logic. Some knives are watches. Some knives are watches. All watches are papers. And some papers are machines. Okay, this is a proper Venn diagram. One set we can have. Some knives are papers, some knives are papers. Here it's following in this, and it will follow in any Venn diagram. Some machines are papers. It says that some papers are machines. That means some machines are paper. It also follows. Both conclusion 1 and conclusion 2 follows whatever type of Venn diagram you produce. Mark on option B, and let's move on. Okay, these kind of long caselets are now favorites of Accenture. This is, I think, the smallest one which I've chosen to showcase. If these kind of caselets are there, normally in green platform, if Accenture test you encounter green platform, you might find these kind of questions, and 3 to 4 questions would be attached to it. If 3 to 4 questions are attached to it, that means you have got 5 minutes to crack it, and then you can answer all 3 and 4 in no time. But if only 1 or 2 questions are there, the best way to solve these kind of long questions is look out for the question first. Here question is, where is Martin from? 6 friends, L, Chris, Martin, Charlie, Morris. Okay, this is Martin and Terry are meeting at a cafe. Each of them wear different colored dress. Each of them hails from different city and play a different kind of sport. So we have name, color, dress, city, sport, 4 different kind of variables. And to prepare a grid of that, we would be investing a lot of time. Here we need to know that where is Martin from. Leslie, who is from Paris. Paris doesn't wear a pink dress, blah, blah, blah. Morris, who is from Texas. Morris is from Texas. Does not do cycling. Martin arrive at the cafe after Morris. Terry, who is from Delhi. Okay. Or the last one to arrive, Charlie. Charlie plays polo. The person who play polo, that is Charlie, is from Moscow. Charlie is Moscow. Martin and Chris doesn't arrive 4th. Martin doesn't wear pink. Chris, who is from London. So obviously all data is already given. Only the data is not given is for Martin. So we are left with Paris is done, Sydney. Sydney. Martin is from Sydney. Mark on Sydney. Option C is the pick. Okay, again the same data set, and here the question is, when did Morris arrive? So we have 6 people. Lacey, Chris, Martin, Charlie, Morris, and Terry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just I'm trying to make a grid and solve. Lacey arrived first at the cafe. Lacey is arrived first. That means first. And as I was reading, I can read this somewhere about Terry. Terry, who is from Delhi, was the last one to arrive. Terry was the last one to arrive. Gone. And then Martin and Chris doesn't arrive fourth. Martin is no 4. Chris is no 4. And here Martin arrives immediately after Morris. That means first would be Morris and then we will have Martin together. So which two are empty? 2, 3. 2, 3 are empty. They can go for 2, 3. Martin and Morris. 3, 4. They can't go for 3 and 4. Martin and Morris can't go for 4, 5. And obviously they can't go for 5 and 6. That means it has to be 2 and 3. Morris arrived at second position. Option D is the pick. Okay, again we have the same set, and here the question is regarding sport. Which sport does Morris play? So I'll go for 6 into 6 again. Let's see. Lacey, Chris, Martin, Charlie, Morris, and Terry. What are the games we have? Cycling, rugby, wrestling, polo, boxing, and swimming. Lacey doesn't play boxing. Lacey is playing boxing. I'm going a bit slowly. Morris doesn't do cycling. Morris is not doing cycling. Okay, this is Martin. Okay, Terry plays wrestling. Okay, Terry wrestling gone. Charlie plays polo. This was Chris. Charlie's playing polo. Okay. Then Chris plays swimming. Okay, Chris is the swimmer. Okay, we can see that this one is empty. And again this one is empty. Morris is playing rugby. Option A is the fit. How quickly you can move on this grid is all up to you. How much you want to practice. And this is the best way I follow to do these kinds of grid. Okay, another small caselet, and I think 2 questions are attached with these caselet. Let's see the first one. 5 dogs are ready for the meal. Each of them have a separate feeding bowl. Each bowl is assigned with one of the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not necessarily in the same order. Labrador's feeding bowl is assigned with the smallest number, that is 1. So 1 is Lab. Beagle's feeding bowl isn't assigned with the highest number. This is not 5. Husky is 2. Okay, so at 2 is Hus. Bulldog is 2 more than Labrador. 1 plus 2 is 3. So number 3 is for Bulldog. This is 3. And it is not 5. That means number 4th is Beagle and number 5th is Dash. Which of the following dogs have an even numbered feeding bowl? Even number with Husky or Beagle, and in the option we have got only Beagle. Option B is the pick. Okay, I said that there is one more question attached to this, and we know Labrador was with feeding bowl 1, Bulldog 3, Beagle was 4, Husky 2, and Dash is 5. Now, what is the question? Which pair feeding bowls number sum to 4? And that is only possible with 1 plus 3. So, it has to be Labrador and Bulldog. Yes, that we have in option B. Okay, so they are also often not. They are actually asking questions from data sufficiency also. In data sufficiency, a question is asked which is followed by 2 or more statements which are basically information. Now we need to just find out that with which piece of information we can be able to answer the question. Nobody is asking you for the answer. Only what they are asking is whether you would be able to answer this question or not. Okay, what is the speed of fugitive's car who is on an escapade? Okay, ये F लिख लेते हैं. F की कार की speed is what we are looking out for. The SWAT, that is S, when spots the F car 25 meter ahead, and after 25 seconds the fugitive's car is 80 meter behind. Now, do we know the speed of SWAT? No. Do we know the speed of fugitive? That is what is asked. At least we need the speed of SWAT to identify that what is this actual distance traveled by SWAT car in 25 seconds. Because in this 25 seconds, this fugitive car have also moved from F1 to F2. SWAT car has moved from S1 to S2. This distance is missing. That means with statement 1 alone, we can't find the speed of car driven by this fugitive. Statement 2 says the speed of SWAT van is 45 km per hour throughout the scene. But with statement 2 alone, we can't find the speed of F car. Now, if I combine these two, I can find that what was the distance from S1 to S2. It would be 45 km per hour, that is the speed, when converted into meter per second, into 25 seconds will give me the total distance traveled, that is S1 to S2. From that, if I deduct 25 and 80, I can find this distance. And this distance is the distance covered by F's car in 25 seconds. With help of that, the speed of fugitive's car can be calculated. The best option pick would be both statement 1 and 2 together are sufficient to answer the question, but neither statement alone is sufficient. I'll go with option A. So, be it Aeon platform or be it METTL platform, these kind of flowchart you will get to see in Accenture examination. I'm not too sure about the green platform, but these are their favorites. What number is stored in box 7 at the end of the flowchart? Let's run it. Subtract number in box 7, that is 13, minus box 3, that is 8. 13 minus 8 is 5, and put the result in 7. So that is 5. Now B. Is the number in box 7, that is 5, smallest number stored in all boxes? No. We go to step C. Subtract number in box 7, that is 5, minus number in box 1, that is 2, that would be 3. Put the result in box 7. Now this 5 becomes 3. Now again we go to step D. Is the number in box 7 the smallest number is stored? No, smallest number is 2. No. No means we need to go back to C. That means second time we need to operate this C. Now C says number in box 7 minus number in box 1 and put in box 7. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now in box 7 is 1. Now again we go to D. Is the number in box 7 the smallest? Yes, number in box 7 is the smallest. We go to step E. Is square, that is number in box 7 is square, 1 is square, and put the result in the same box. This one will become 1. Now what is the number stored in box 7 at the end of the flowchart? That is 1. Option D is the pick. Okay, one more question follow on the same one. How many times step C is performed to complete the flowchart? Please go back and see the solution, and there we have seen that step C was used twice. Option C is the perfect pick here. So thank you everyone for participating. This is Mohit Jain signing off from MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you on this note that I will come soon. And as promised, I'll try to come at least 2 to 3 times in a week with different companies, questions and solution. And there is one problem that a few people have started, that you are not, you're just discussing shortcuts. You are not teaching basics while explaining these answers. Son, daughter, bhai, behan, jo bhi ho aap. For basics, please go through the playlist, the rule book, that is the arithmetic book, permutation, combination, probability, and basics of statistics and mensuration. Already been recorded sessions are there. Go and check in the playlist, check in the content. Please sharpen your basics and do attend these sessions, because at the end you will be needing these basics foundation, these shortcuts, these master classes, and then only you'll be in a better position to solve these. So on this note that you will go through the basics and come back in the next session. I'll see you there, everyone. Thank you everyone again for participating, and I'll see you soon.